this feels like you're starting to build something I think that is enormously important.
We've had over 20,000 students go through entrepreneurial courses at the university. Last year alone, 2,500 students enrolled in entrepreneurship courses. We've actually had 100 ventures go through our Startup Accelerator, TechArb. So the entrepreneurial momentum is continuing to build, and I actually believe there's a tidal wave of entrepreneurial activity headed our way.
We have a chance to actually create viable businesses with services and products that will be widely adopted in the world, and quite frankly, that's very exciting.
What we're doing, what you're doing here in Ann Arbor is exactly that. It's adding the additional ingredient beyond capital to drive entrepreneurial success, and I couldn't be more excited.
Some of the best and brightest people in technology come from the University of Michigan. I just want them to stay here.
The people who are really entrepreneurial, that want to make a big impact on the world, that really want to, have their voice be heard, to me want to stay and want to be part of this.
We are truly the innovation state. There's nobody that has produced as many entrepreneurs that have changed the world and are actively leading the world as Michigan. If you go back in history and look at Edison, Henry Ford, the legacies there. Howard Schultz, the founder of Starbucks, went to northern Michigan. Steve Ballmer, who grew up in Michigan and runs Microsoft. Look at the CEO of Twitter, Dick Costello, University of Michigan. CEO of Google, Larry Page. The CEO of Craigslist, Ann Arbor guy. Former CEO of Skype, Ann Arbor guy, Josh Silverman. We have a tremendous history that no other part of the country can match.
What's really changing in Michigan is just like in Silicon Valley. And what we're seeing here is the emergence of an ecosystem from Ann Arbor to Detroit, built around entrepreneurship, around risk capital that understands risk capital, and the advice that comes with it.
In Michigan, it costs half as much money to get a company to exit for the exact same value as it does in Silicon Valley.
Well, we've got better access to talent. We've got a better nurturing support environment. We've got lower costs.
And I think that's the real beginning of something that's hot and going to catch fire.
We are in an incredible period of time here in Michigan's history, and it's just a thrill to be a part of it.
That's what happens here in Michigan. You build things. And when I look at what happens to college engineering, the great innovation that takes place, it's incredibly exciting because they want to build things and challenge the status quo. And to me, that's why it's really right for venture capital and a great place to start companies.